Right, evening everyone. Hopefully everyone is all well tonight. Let's flick that over. There we go. Welcome back everyone to another Trying Some World 2 live stream. Just one stream today. It's been another long day at college, so on a Monday and Tuesday it likely will only be one stream each. But we're doing TSW. That's all good. That's sort of the main game on the channel, so yeah, it's all good. And yeah, we're on the Bakerloo line tonight. Just for I've seen a lot of London Underground videos, obviously about the Northern line, and I was like, I want to drive the Underground. Let's get on the Bakerloo line. So yeah, we're on the Bakerloo line tonight. I was looking through sort of the times of services, and this is actually one of the longest ones. It's only 53 minutes, but I mean that's 4 or 5 minutes more than the usual Harrow and Waterstone to Elephant and Castle services. So I wonder why it's slightly longer. It'll be cool to see why that is. Anyway, let's see who we've got in chat. We've got Rob, Max, Munchies, Nunny and Russian Doke. How is everybody doing? Obviously it might not be too busy to start off with, as I didn't actually schedule it, so I didn't get back too long ago, so I just started it because yeah. Anyway, let's get in the train. We've got a few minutes until we are able to go. But yeah, what did everyone think of the roadmap then today? Obviously the PS4 to PS5 profile. You can obviously move that across, but they are looking into that, so it's not out yet. You read my mind, Rob. Let's pop that into enter. Get that on. There we go. So that's forward. So we'll keep the brakes on a little bit. There we go. Let's get the windows open as well. If you want to open the windows, you need to do the drop light into thing. Hello Brendan, how you doing? Munchies is good. Good to hear you're driving the ACS 64 from New York to Jamaica in Long Island Railroad. That is a very good idea, Russian Doke. I might actually have to nick that off you, mate. That's a good idea, because obviously then you could pretend it's the New York one, couldn't you? That's pretty good. Harrow and Waterstone. Look at that. Hello Mr. Talkalot, how you doing? Cool. But yeah, we've got a minute or so waiting here, and then we'll be into Harrow and Waterstone Station. It seems really busy at this sort of time. It's a bit odd. 1 o'clock in the afternoon, there was like 3 trains within 15 minutes. Fair enough, Rob. Yeah, let's make sure the lights are on. Are the lights on? They sure are. Obviously no one on at the moment. Obviously that was part of the rush hour update, I think, wasn't it? To make it so passengers don't... well, they get off the train at the final stop. As before, they would have all been sitting in. It would have looked a bit sort of odd. I mean, this is the first time we are actually doing it on the next-gen version, so it'll be cool to see the extra detail. I do love the maps on the side, though. And obviously, soon enough, we will actually be getting the 1938 stock for this route. Obviously, by Rivet Games, which is going to have a completely different timetable. That's going to be cool. Yeah, we're going all of the stops down to Elephant Castle. And that tube map is now wrong. So obviously you've got the extension to Battersea Park from there to, I think it's there, isn't it? Somewhere. Anyway, let's get back in. There we go. Fair enough, Munchies. Oh, I see, Russian Doke. Yeah, good to Mr. Talk a lot. You only stream once a day now. Only on Monday and Tuesday. Just don't get any other time. And obviously recording videos as well, which, you know, daily videos, that sort of needs to be done as well. Right. Let's go. We've got the all clear. Let's get that up. But to be honest, if we did stream twice, on say Monday and Tuesday, well, any weekday really. I know we do 2 free streams on Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. But on a weekday they're fairly quiet anyway. Especially sort of, you know, if we'd done it 4 o'clock or so. So okay. Fair enough, Rob. I mean, in the last roadmap we got the new routes, didn't we? So well, it was sort of expected there wouldn't be much on today's roadmap. But yeah, I still get people complaining, saying why wasn't there another 10 routes on there? Where's our DLC? But that's just people, innit? Right, here we are, Harrow and Waterstone. Here we are. Cool, we're arriving on time. Obviously, yeah, right at the top of the Bakerloo line at the moment. Taking the doors shut, and it is Kenton next, which is a fair distance, just over a mile. And for a tube line, that's, you know, quite a distance. Evening, Amanda, how are you? Off we go. Oh yeah, we should really change that, shouldn't we? To Elephant and Castle. There we go. 45 miles an hour top speed. It pretty much is the top speed this can go. I do love the look of tube trains. I haven't been on a tube train though in ages. I think the last time I went on a tube train was August 2019, so over 2 years ago. Although those 2 years have just shot by. So, hello Archer and Archie, how are you both? Yeah, I can't wait to get back to London and get on the tube. Always fun to go on. Especially the deep level ones. Cool. But yeah, is everyone looking forward to the 38 stock? Obviously Rivet Games did post a screenshot yesterday of the interior. Looks really nice. Looking forward to that. But yeah, it might be fairly quiet as obviously this wasn't scheduled, so a bit out of the blue I guess. You're playing on the road, awesome. Literally, Rob, yeah. Feels like a minute or so. Feels like, you know, yeah. Right, here we are, this is Kenton. Lovely. I was in a tube train, so we can come in fairly quick and be pretty harsh on the brakes, and everyone will be alright with that. As well, it's the tube. Hello, you with the bus, how are you? Hello, there we are. Do we have 38 stock price? I would imagine it will be the same price as every DLC. I mean, Rivet do the same DLCs as Dovetail Games, obviously apart from the Isle of Wight, which I think is £20, but that's because it's a fairly short route. Yeah, I think probably, I suppose 11 quid. Yeah, I guess 11 quid. Right, let's get going. South Kenton next. Let's go. But obviously with the 38 stock, we're also going to be getting a whole new timetable. So, which is going to be cool, obviously new scenarios and all. The Northern Line extension is opened. It sure has, new model bus. Cool. And can we try and get up to 15 likes? That would be awesome. Oh, let's get that off. Always forget to turn it off. There we go. Fair enough, Rob. And here's South Kenton Station. Obviously, I think this one's the least used Bakerloo Line station. I suppose as it's close proximity to North Wembley and Kenton. So I suppose everyone just goes to one of them too. That's a good Archer, mate. Yeah, let's bring the speed down as we come into South Kenton. But yeah, hopefully it's all running well for you guys. I've brought that down a bit too slowly, well, a bit too quickly. Oh, right, Russian dog. Yeah, I'm good, Mr. Talklot. How are you? Hello, Edward. I'm good. How are you? Am I coming in too slowly? Should be going faster than this. That's all good, Rob. I'm holding out for a $30 Heritage Railway, just for an old handcut. I'll expect it for Cane Creek. Ah, fair enough. Here we are. And the next stop is North Wembley. And also, yeah, we will actually see Wembley Stadium as well, which will be cool. I'll show you that once we get there. Obviously, the London landmarks are back. Let's go. Let's get a bit of exterior sound. Little gurgle as it comes out of the station. Sure isn't with a bus. You can already see North Wembley Station coming up. Lovely. 22 people in. Can we try and get up to 20 likes? That would be awesome. Hello Permian, someone made the Cathcart Circle on TS. Oh, awesome Permian. Well, there's the West Coast Main Line North, which sort of goes near that area. Well, it goes to Newton. So it's fairly, one fairly close already. Right, I'm not going to brake yet. I'm being too fast with the braking on this. There you go, that would do. So yeah, we've got a single yellow here, so it looks like we are following another service. Probably the one that left a couple of minutes ahead of us, I would imagine. Well, the one thing about this line is there is no AWS. Obviously if you're doing an underground train. Right, here we are. Welcome back, Archer. Doesn't take long for us to load up. Let's start getting the doors shut already. Get back in. And yeah, it's Wembley Central next. Let's go. Obviously, you've got the West Coast Main Line to the left of us. Obviously, if you do want to see where that goes, do check out the West Coast Main Line South stream we did a fair while back. Then you can see, well, where it goes. Right, back up to 45. And obviously, yeah, apparently the next signal's going to be red, which I think is at the end of the platform here. Yeah, so we're sort of just speed up still. Yeah, I don't think it's before the station. Cool. But yeah, a fairly major-ish stop, Wembley Central. It's got a fair few platforms to it. And welcome back to standard class, Archer, mate. Much appreciated. Welcome back. And yeah, if you do like bus spotting, do check Archer's channel out. Plenty of buses on there. Right, here we are. This is Wembley Central. A little bit more. 10 months. Awesome, Archer, mate. Much appreciated. Awesome. Go right to the end of the platform here. And here we are. Now we wait. Oh yeah, Wembley Stadium. Hello Mr. Quicker, I'm good, how are you? There it is. So it's actually a fairly long walk from the station. Obviously yeah, just before COVID, November 2019 actually, went to Wembley. And yeah, it's a fairly long walk over there. You sort of think, oh, Wembley Central must be fairly close, but no, it's about a sort of 10-15 minute walk. Stonebridge Park next. Evening Pivers, how you doing? I'm having to miss the talk a lot. Maybe one day. Hello Luca, how are you? Good to hear Mr. Quicko. I've been doing a lot of this route, Awesome Pivers. Was that recently or? I can't remember where the red is along this bit. Actually, at times the signal box are very close, other times they're quite a distance away. But we got to be careful because it was a single yellow. Just in case, I don't think it is round here. Pretty certain it's when you're going up the. Oh, it's gone green now. There you go. So it must have been a train coming across into Stonebridge Park. If you're going to Wembley, I'd recommend going to Wembley Stadium, operated by Chiltern. Yeah, you could do that, but I think that is more expensive. I think that was like £5–10 more expensive, and obviously, yeah, I'd rather just walk instead of spending that, because obviously that's another operator. Hello Jessica, is this some new route? It sure is. This is the, well, not new route, this is the Bakerloo line, which is one of the base routes for Train Sim World 2. I see Pivers. Yeah, there's the train we were waiting for, that one we had to slow down. But yeah, at the moment we're on sort of the first half of the route, which is, well, above ground. And then soon we will then head underground. Awesome Pivers. Right, yeah, coming into Stonebridge Park Station. Obviously where one of the main depots is for the line. Fair enough, Mr. Quicko. Yeah, what did everyone think of the roadmap? Obviously, good news, the PlayStation 4 profile over to the PlayStation 5, that will be good. Hopefully should still be able to do that. Yeah, looking forward to that. I don't mind, Mr. Quicko, it's up to you, mate, if you do want to send them over. I had some 379 recordings, AP got it wrong, but oh wow. Oh. Hello Jeff, how you doing? But yeah, if you do buy TSW2, you get this route with it, as well as the Commuting Fast Striker and Sandpatch Grade. So lots of sort of, you know, all three different routes. Obviously this one being an underground route, the Schnell Fast Striker being a high speed route, and then the Sandpatch Grade being a heavy US freight route. So all of the routes in the base game are drastically different to one another. Sure was, Mr. Quicko. This game is very immersive. I see you play no HUD. Yeah, no HUD on a few of the routes, not all of the routes. But yeah, on ones I know off by heart. You can't wait for the 1938 tube stock. Awesome. Hello Tizer, how you doing? Be Halston next. What stations does the Gatwick Express include? The Gatwick Express it stops at Brighton, peak time Haywards Heath on a rare occasion, Gatwick Airport, I think peak time as well, Clapham Junction, and then London Victoria. But the majority of the time it will be just Brighton to Gatwick and then Gatwick to Victoria. And then the other half sort of only go London Victoria to Gatwick. So, as I mean, from Gatwick to Brighton, I mean, you can get fast southern trains pretty much. Well, they stop at Haywards Heath, but it doesn't take up too much time. Sure as Pivers. How do you think the 1938 stock will work? Do you think it will be like GWE? Yes. But I think with it, I've actually already confirmed it will be a bit like Diesel Legends, where it's a separate timetable, which makes sense. As, well, it wouldn't really look right, would it, sort of having the 38 and the 72 stock together in modern day. So yeah, it'll be a separate timetable, I believe. I was thinking they might do some sort of rail tour like services to sort of plug the gaps between the services on here. But yeah, separate timetable. I suppose then it would, you know, sort of make sense, as if when Dovetail come back to the Bakerloo to do the timetable, they don't have to fuss around with the 38 stock getting in the way. Yeah, no, that's all good, Ashton. How many cars does this have? 7, isn't it? 7 or 8? I think it's 7. Here we are. What do you think about Cane Creek? The run on it, it's scenic. Yeah, sort of the first sort of half of it, you'll see get the canyon. Well, I'd say probably the first third, you get the canyon, really nice and scenic. I mean, it's brilliant. And then sort of for the other 2/3 of the route, it's fairly uphill, sort of going through a very dry, arid environment. Takes around 2 hours from one end to the other. From Moab to Brendel, it takes about an hour. It's a nice route, and something completely different to TSW2, obviously being, you know, an arid landscape. Just, yeah. And it's really canyon as well, it's brilliant. Is there a release date for the Gatwick Express? No. 7, is it? Yeah. So yeah, I think we are catching up to the other train ahead of us. So I'm gonna coast that. Lovely. Yeah, coming up on Woolston Junction next. That's not red for us. Yeah, we are following something. Or maybe not. Maybe it was just a single yellow, but not actually a red. Looks like we are cleared into Woolston Junction, but it does come down to 30 anyway. Here we are. Now you've got the North London line that goes over the top on the upper platforms, which we have actually got on TS. Do you have the Virtual District line? No. Yeah, maybe at some point, Pivers. I suppose that's probably Skyhook who need to do that. Coming in a bit slow though. Needs to be coming in quicker. Although we are a few minutes late, but I think that is primarily down to when we had to sort of wait for that other train. And it's very hard to keep to the timetable in here anyway. I'll be Kensal Green next. Let's go. But yeah, thanks all for coming in tonight. We've got 29 people in. Can we try and get up to 25 likes? See you, Russian Dog. Thanks for coming in, mate. Lovely. So we go round the sort of depot here, and then back up to 45 through the sort of little tunnel, and then to Kensal Green. Lovely. So yeah, go up to 45 in a second. The sounds for this particular train, realistic. Well, yeah, all the trains obviously have realistic sounds, Jessica. So yeah, obviously this will replicate what it sounds like in real life. Fair enough, Pivers. They should make the New York City subways train in a separate game or rush hour. Alright. Oh, should they make that? Well, I'm sure they've got some good plans for the future. So we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, coming up on Kensal Green. It's like you get a little bit of a taste for the tube here, but then back out. Here we are. Arriving a few minutes late, but that's all good. There we go. Right to the end. Oh, what's he doing? You alright? Yeah, he's off now. Oh god, Pivers. No route, no date yet. Right, Queen's Park next, let's go. Why are the headlights on at the back? It seems like the back cab did not get sorted by the AI. As usual, so they shut down the cab. We'll go back there in a second and sort that out. Luckily we realise now before we get in the tunnel. Yeah, Queen's Park next, which is sort of halfway on the route, and we go into the tunnels. $45 along hill, that does come down to 15 going through the Queen's Park train shed. And always look out for signal Bravo Bravo 2 at Queen's Park train shed. A lot of the time it can be red and it can catch you out. In fact, it might actually be red at the moment, because there's no warning signal for it, so you've got to watch out for it. And I think if that train's just left, it might be red. It's going to be red most likely, I think. Alright, Mr. Talk a Lot. Yeah, you got to watch out for that signal just ahead of this one. There's no warning in advance, so always pay attention to it. It's almost caught me out on a couple of occasions. Well, I think that train's just left now. There you go. Right, we're clear into Queen's Park. But yeah, always look out for that signal. Bravo, Bravo 2. Anyone been caught out there before? So we're pretty much back on time now. I mean, there was a red there, so if we did have to wait, you know, we would be exactly where we are now. Hello Sunset, with the speed change at the front of the train now, think it will help out a little bit of keeping up with the timetable. Definitely Superstar, only by a few seconds, but yeah, still helps out. Here we are, you can see where we go down into the tunnels. Here we are, let's quickly go to the back of the train quick. Right, let's quickly go and sort that out. Evening Kobe, how are you? Yeah, I don't know why they are on. Yes, train. Do the doors. And then off we go. Down into the, well, down below London. Although we are going to be following another train. Yep, they had a new route with the 38 stop. Well, it's going to be this route, probably just a separate timetable. Well, not probably, they have actually confirmed it will be a separate timetable on one of the forum posts. And can we try and get up to 30 likes? That would be awesome. We've got 19 at the moment. Also, we do Train Somewhere 2 every single day, so if you do want to see more, do subscribe. So yeah, this speed limit here, it will allow us to go up to 35 straight away. So we can't really do that because of the red ahead. But yeah, it should now trigger. Actually, let's turn that you'll see it. Just trigger straight away. That's straight up to 35. That's gone green now. So we should be cleared into Kilburn Park. That's all good, Mr. Tuckle. No, you didn't at all, mate. No. It's not far to Kilburn Park. Not too sure, Kobe. Yeah, not too sure, mate. Yeah, it's pretty quick through this section. Here we are, Kilburn Park. Proper whiz out to this station. Here we are, Kilburn Park. Yeah, I was pretty quick into there. And it's Maida Vale next. There it is, Maida Vale. So we're about halfway now. Do the doors. Off we go, let's go. Hello, VL Tava. Is there a planned railway line from Spain or Portugal planned for the future? No clue, mate. Obviously, I'm sure Dovetail Games have some awesome routes and locos coming in future. We'll have to wait and see what they are. Obviously, keep an eye on the roadmap. Obviously, we've got Horseshoe Curve and Sherman Hill on the way. So, they're new ones we know about at the moment. The thing is, when you're on the tube, it feels like you're going like 70 miles an hour or so, and then you proper slam the brakes on. But you're actually only going 35, but I guess as you can't sort of gauge how fast you're going inside the tunnel, I suppose your mind just thinks, oh wow, we're going pretty quick through here, or something like that. Oh, been a little early there, Pivers, fair enough. Guess the farm is cooling. Yeah, I'm good, Ashton. Here we are, Maida Vale. Cool. Warwick Avenue next, which is at 13:30. So yeah, we're not going to get there on time. Yeah, we've got a fair few stations to go. We've got Warwick Avenue, Paddington, Edgware Road, Marylebone, Baker Street, Regent's Park, Oxford Circus, Piccadilly Circus, Charing Cross, Waterloo. No, not Charing Cross, Embankment, then Waterloo, then Lambeth North, and then finally Elephant and Castle. So still a fair few to go. That's a good, Jessica. Fire away. Do Rush Hour DLC increase number of AI passengers for DLC routes only, or for every? At the moment, it's only the Rush Hour routes with the Rush Hour passengers, although they are implementing it onto obviously other routes in future. I think the Bakerloo line being one of the first to get Rush Hour AI, which sort of makes sense, as you know it's probably one of the busiest routes realistically in the game. Cool, so I'm sure we'll probably catch up to that other train at some point. I always seem to catch up to AI near, I think it's Piccadilly Circus. So the AI slow down or something around there. Fair enough, Evers. How do you drive this route without the HUD? Just route knowledge. I mean, yeah, you only see the speed boards for a split second, but if you already sort of know whereabouts they are and how many seconds in, you sort of can sort of gauge when about to bring the speed down. Here, this is Warwick Avenue, and it'll be Paddington next. Yeah, if you want Permian, I suppose in the 360. I think that's sort of the main train, isn't it, for there? Here we are. But yeah, we are going to be doing Bedford to Brighton again soon. We do have tourist bus to do as well. So tomorrow there'll be 2 streams. So one will be tourist bus, the other will be TSW. Then on Thursday we're going to do Bedford to Brighton again. Obviously another scenario by Mr. Quicko. Right, let's go. Paddington next. But yeah, hopefully everyone did enjoy the last long TS stream. Obviously going from Bedford to Brighton. I think it was awesome. Sort of going 103 miles, wasn't it? Hello LWR, how you doing? Yeah, it's not far to Paddington. And it's 25 miles an hour into Paddington. So in a second we should veer around to the left, and we should actually see the other platform as well coming around here. Oh, it is Pivers, yeah. Especially, well, this time of night, you know, rush hour. Hello Warren, I'm good, how are you mate? Good to LWR. Good to hear. Yeah, the gaps between stations are slightly longer on this first bit, and soon enough they get very close. Here we are, Paddington Station, 25 miles an hour into here. So I'll veer around the corner. I mean, this sound in real life deafens you, doesn't it? Screech. Right, here we are. Awesome, Kobe. There are collectibles we do need to get. I'm not really too bothered, but we'll get this one here. There you go, monitors fixed. Move out the way, come on everyone. Hello Laserjet, how are you? Door shut, and it will be Edgware Road next. Let's go. Switch here for GWR, yeah. That's one thing, that would be quite cool to see actually. Like a little trigger marker, so you go for obviously the Paddington on this line, you go up to it, and it says, do you want to move to Great Western Express? And then obviously then it loads Great Western Express, same weather conditions, same sort of time. That would be awesome. Oh, awesome, Pivers. Hello, Nicholas. How do you make sure not to speed in the tunnel? Just knowledge, route knowledge. You can see the speedometer there, which in the 1938 stock, it doesn't have a speedometer. So it's going to be sort of a guessing game to what speed you're going. Obviously if you have HUD off, which will be fun. Oh, awesome LWR, mate. Yeah, it's awesome, Jessica, innit? Remember when I was younger and when I sort of first went on the tube, I used to be terrified. I was like, whoa, how, what the hell? I seem to be applying power by accident there. It's not too bad. There's a collectible there. Let's get that. There we go. Yeah, that'll be cool, Pivers. Hello, Richie. How are you? Let's get back in. That could be much better. I seem to have been applying power into the station by accident. Oh well. Anyway, it's Marylebone next. It's not too far. Why is there a mirror in the tunnel there? That's a mirror in the tunnel, isn't it? No, that's the next station. Hello, Mario. How are you? They did, didn't they, Superstar? Brilliant. What was I saying? I can't remember now. Oh yeah, I remember when I was younger, I used to be terrified of going on the tube. You know, the tiny little trains, cramped in the tunnels. I love it now. It's brilliant, isn't it? Whizzing through all the tunnels. I got the season ticket yesterday. Boston Providence is amazing. Awesome, Jake. Yeah, good to hear, Richie. Hello, Chris. How you doing? The Northern Line is one of my least favourite. Well, the couple of times I've been on the Northern Line, it's been okay. I remember Lambeth North Station on the Northern Line was literally falling apart. Lots of little holes in the tiles and the walls. But I sort of like that, you know. Looks old and cool. That's even smaller, isn't it, LWR? Yeah, Glasgow subway is tiny. Yeah, Baker Street next, which is sort of another curly platform. Never been on the tube, it's on my bucket list. Awesome, Richie. It's a brilliant experience. Obviously, if you didn't really like trains, you'd probably think, oh, it's just a train goes through the tunnel, gets me to my stop. But, you know, if you have an interest, it's brilliant. You know, rocketing through the tunnel. Well, not rocketing, but feels like it. Yeah, it's awesome. Whereabouts are you then, Richie? I'm guessing quite far from London. Brought Bus Sim 21 extended version. Any tips on that one? Well, it'll be the same as the normal version, Mario. I think you just get some skin packs and the MAN bus pack. So in terms of missions, it should all be the same. But I'll be on Bus Sim 21 later tonight, doing some videos. I think I'm almost at the end of the campaign now for Angel Shores. And then I'll probably slowly make my way through Seaside Valley, but that's not as important as Angel Shores, as obviously we've done it before. Awesome, Kobe. Fair enough, Permian. I have the base train tomorrow too. Never drove this tube line for some reason. Gonna give it a go. Fair enough, Jessica. It's a brilliant route, this one. In the base game as well. I mean, sometimes the base game's on sale. It's like, what, 12 quid for 3 routes, including the Bakerloo line. It's brilliant. Oh, I see, Richard. So yeah, quite far away from London then. But pretty much when you're in London, the tube is like the only fast way to get around. I mean, buses, they take forever, don't they, in London? Stuck in traffic and... Is that third track? You mean this? This is the old Bakerloo. The old Bakerloo line used to go up to Stanmore. Obviously now, that's the Jubilee line. So I suppose that probably does connect up to the Jubilee line. Oh, like management tips for Bus Sim 21. Buy as many buses as you can and put them on routes which make money, and make sure all of your routes are balanced on Bus Sim. That's Pivers' experience. Regent's Park. Hello, Alfie. Oh, fair enough, Alfie. I have to have a COVID aid. I'm showing high temperatures, headache and chest cough. Ah, see, Alfie. I'm sure you'll be all good, mate. Do you count when you brake to make sure you do not go to the emergency brake? Not really, I just sort of hear the clicks. So no, not really. Thanks to whoever just subscribed then, much appreciated. I say, who subscribed? I can have a look. That was Lucino. Thanks for subscribing, mate. Could be Alfie. I think quite a lot of people have been sort of having a cold, not COVID, but a cold recently. So, hello, Dave. I'm good. How are you, mate? Right, off we go. Yeah, it's Oxford Circus next. Cool. Yeah, we're proper. You know, this is proper central London now. Oxford Circus, Piccadilly Circus. I suppose it really depends what line you're on, Richie. Some lines obviously are not brilliant in terms of maintenance and that sort of stuff, but some of the newer ones are, you know, brilliant. Do you only stream on YouTube? Yes. Yeah, I don't bother with Twitch. Yeah, Mario, always make sure your routes are balanced on Bus Sim, otherwise you'll make way less money. Yeah, hopefully well, Dave. When I worked in London in 2001, I regularly used my evening free time to travel up and down some of the underground routes of my weekly pass. Awesome, Ant-Man, mate. How you doing, Ant-Man? What was your favourite line in, well, back then? Obviously, I don't think much has changed in terms of tube routes, but, well, Northern Line extension and all that. And the Jubilee line? I suppose it didn't go to Stratford then. Yeah, good to hear, Dave. I got the 101. It's a great train. Shame you can't use it on SKA. Fair enough, Dave. But yeah, it's brilliant. Really fun to drive. What was your favourite route? East Coast Way, and favourite train is the 377 on the East Coast Way. Ah, see, Alfie. It's just called schools are in half term already. It's only September. And by balance, what do you mean? Short routes? Well, when you make a route on Bus Sim 21, you'll see there's different demands for each stop. So some will be down one, some will be up one. You want to balance them out, so you have an equal demand and then, well, yeah, just equal. So if you have lots of pluses, I suppose that's sort of good. They're not good. Obviously, if you have too many minuses, you won't have any passengers on. Fair enough, Ant-Man. So it sort of is the classic route, isn't it? How you doing, Amela? Oh, it's definitely Kobe. Ah, I see, Jessica. Were you ever a pacer fan? I've never been on a pacer. I live in the south, LWR, so we get all the modern stuff. So yeah, I've never been on a pacer. So I can't really say if I love them or hate them. Awesome Alfie. Yeah, good to see you, Miller. I'm good. What's there? Cool. But yeah, not far to Piccadilly Circus. Should be coming into it now. I believe it's 20 miles an hour into it as well. Oh, I see LWR. Here we are. Well, doesn't Transport for Wales now have those really new looking trains with quite a weird, very red front to them? Can't remember what class they are though. But yeah, I just remember a really weird looking, really red front to them. I heard you did me. Well, not really. I mean, we went probably a window's length past the platform, but nothing too major. So I suppose we did a little bit of view, a little bit of taste, but that'd be cool. Permian. How fast can the 1972 stop go? Not very fast. 45, 46 miles an hour. Hello, Nightshade. I'm good. How are you? If I like Bus Sim 21, would I like Tourist Bus? Pretty much completely different games, Mr. Quicko. One's in a city, one's on a tropical island, in a pretty much a coach. So it really depends. Yeah, it really depends. 2:30. Ah, now that's the D train, isn't it? Had a dear Malappa, been busy sorting out my move. That's all good, dear Malappa, mate. Hopefully you're all well. Good to hear, Mark. Good to hear, mate. Is it just me, or is it really difficult to stay on time on the Bakerloo line? It's not just you, Richie. Yes, it is hard to stay on time on it. Yes, that's the one. 197's LWR. I don't know why they've got really red fronts to them. It's like reddy orange. I mean, it's nice, but that's not nice at the same time. Yeah, but Charing Cross station next, which is one of my favourite stations to stop at, especially when you're going northbound, when you fly into it. Here we are. And then from the end of this platform, you can actually see embankment very close to one another. Cool. Have you seen Long... Ah, I sure have, Mr. Quicko, yet. Oh, I see Permian behind me. Yeah, that would be good, Dave. I sure did, dear Malappa. Awesome, Mark. Here we are, we came in way too slow again. Are you going to buy Truck Driver Platinum Edition when it comes out? Probably not, Nightshade, no. No, probably not. Oh, say Jessica. Yeah, I mean, this is the PS5, so you don't really get any performance issues. I mean, we're on the next-gen version as well, and still really no performance issues. I mean, in the Munich area, which is still one of the most powerful power taking areas of the game. Obviously, yeah, it does get down to still about 30, but I mean, that's how the last gen runs, so yeah, it runs perfectly fine on it. I mean, even on the last gen, most of the routes do run smoothly. Obviously, the rush hour ones, they did say they might not run as smoothly, but yeah, it still runs nice and smooth. And I was really surprised with the LGV Mediterranean when that came out. That ran very smoothly at 200 miles an hour. Fair enough, Permian. Yeah, I like the old ones, LWR ones I went on. Would you drive Paddington to Penzance on TS if you had? Definitely, Mr. Cook. Yeah, we'd give it a go. Be fun and long. Embankment, here we are. Ah, I see Jessica. Yeah, sounds good, dear Malappa. Hello, Jake. My cab car on Boston to Providence is stuck at 18 miles an hour. It won't go any faster than that. All the brakes are off. Oh, blimey. Have you got the generator filled on and the EP brake? We can actually get up to 35 miles an hour on the next section. It's a bit of a weird section the way you can get up to 35 after going slow for so long. And then it's back down to 20. Yeah, we could probably give it a go, Mr. Quicko. And it wouldn't be the same, it would be just, you know, full, be brilliant. Off we go. There's the 35. Takes 5 hours via Bristol. Are they still doing the Cornwall route? Yes, West Cornwall local by Rivet Games, Penzance, St Austell and St Ives with the 150-2. It's in production. That'll be fine, but I mean 2 hours and a half was Bedford to Brighton, so should be double that. I think that's the South Western Expressways, isn't it? Yeah, coming up to London Waterloo. Yeah, it sounds good, Mr. Quicko, mate. Cool. Here we are. Right, for that awesome mark. Well, we have actually done a sort of a preview at the West Cornwall local route. Well, we've done it on TS. We've done the Cornish main line from Penzance to St Austell. Definitely do check that out. It's a lovely, really scenic journey. Oh, I see you there, dear Malappa. Would you do Glasgow to Euston or Edinburgh to Kings? Definitely, Permian. Yeah, I mean, any sort of full mainline run. Yes, definitely. Only make liveries on certain trains. Oh. You should be telling everyone. Fair enough, Richie. Runs perfectly smooth otherwise. Awesome. Right, Lambeth North next. One of the Bakerloo line stops I've actually been to. Yeah, I think I went from Oxford Circus to Lambeth North before on the Bakerloo line. Would be good if they did the Riviera line along the Dawlish coast. That'd be cool, Dave. Yeah, sure did, Permian. Surprised the fact that the 1179 equals system length 402 kilometres. Yeah, that'd be a lot too, wouldn't it? 250 miles. Blimey. Is Bakerloo the hardest map? No. Bakerloo's one of the easiest to do, I reckon. I mean, it's just a single lever to brake and speed up. Brakes are good, acceleration's good. Yeah, the Bakerloo is one of the easiest routes. Awesome, Amela. I see the Malappa. Here we are. And it's Elephant and Castle next, which we're coming in on this platform. It's actually a train there at the moment, so it's like we're going to have to wait. should bugger off in a second. Which London Underground line would you like to be in the game? You like the Central line? I don't know, District line, Metropolitan, I don't really mind really. I mean, any route Dovetail do I like. That's all going to be brilliant. Hard, yeah, Clinchfield's a very hard route. Yeah, see you, Miller, thanks for coming in. I'll be over there in a sec. Yeah, cheers, Mr. Coco, mate. I find the German trains hard to run. I don't know if this is in the game, but what about a Penzance to Aberdeen? Blimey, that would be a very, very long journey. Hello, Lewis, how are you? Yeah, we're running at a solid 60 FPS on it, no issue. Taking it nice and slow. So I reckon there will be a red. There's the red. It looks scarily close, doesn't it? If you come around that corner at max speed, you're not going to realise there's a red there. There's no pre-warning of it. No, not tomorrow, Lewis. Right, let's go. Look at that. Fair enough, LWR. See you, Kobe. Thanks for coming in, mate. Right, across we go. Service in there. See you, Dave. Thanks for coming in. Take care. Yeah, we will be ending it once we get into here. Are there any rumours on future Steam era trains for TSW2? Nothing at the moment, Jessica. So if there is any news, you'll find it on the channel. It's very slow into here. There we go, that's Harrow and Wardstone to Elephant and Castle. A full run of the Bakerloo line. Obviously one of the base routes for Train Sim World 2. So if you own Train Sim World 2, you'll have this route. Cool. See you anyone with a bus? Yeah, that's true, Permian. Right on the monitors. There we go. Here we are. This is Elephant and Castle. Yeah, that is going to be it, everyone, for today's Train Sim World 2 live stream. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. Obviously we'll find a link in the description to the Discord server, to the PayPal. Let's quickly come into here. Get the door shut. Could do some passenger bacon, maybe at some point LWR. Awesome. Hello Jaden, how are you? And hello Padruko. Have you run this line in real life? I sure have. I have for a couple of times. Yeah, it seems brilliant. A brilliant recreate. Well, they're both in the dark, but yeah, it seems like a brilliant one. Yeah, it could do, Mr. Quicker, that'll be good. But yeah, obviously links in the description, PayPal, Discord, merch store if you do want to help support the channel. Obviously still 20% off until the 22nd of September, so that's tomorrow, using the promo code SUMMER20. Do go and check the merch out. But thanks all for coming in, and I hopefully will see you in the next one. See you all, and take care. Bye, guys.